Bismillah walhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man walah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. A good morning to everyone. Hope you are all doing well and in the best state of health and iman. We welcome you to another episode of Morning Tea, Talaqqi and Tadabbur, where this session is held every Monday to Thursday morning and focuses on two aspects of the Quran. Number one, recitation. Okay, we will be reciting a few verses from the Quran itself. Then afterwards is reflection. That is the second aspect, where we will reflect upon some of the verses that we have read. So as to start our day on a positive note, and inshallah our day will be a productive one ahead. So let us begin as per always with Kitab Al-Fatihah. A'udzu billahi minasy syaithanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Arrahmanir rahim. Maliki yaumiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. Okay, so for today's session, we will be reciting verses from Surah Ali Imran, verse 92 all the way till verse 108. If you want to follow on your Mus'haf, it can be found on pages 62 and 63. But if you don't have your own personal Mus'haf, you can follow through the verses on the screen that will be displayed, inshallah. Okay, we begin. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم لن تنالوا البر حتى تنفقوا مما تحبون وما تنفقوا من شيء فإن الله به عليم كل الطعام كان حلا لبني إسرائيل إلا ما حرم إسرائيل على نفسه من قبل أن تنزل التوراة قل فأتوا بالتوراة فاتلوها إن كنتم صادقين فمن افترى على الله الكذب من بعد ذلك فأولئك هم الظالمون قل صدق الله فاتبعوا ملة إبراهيم حنيفا وما كان من المشركين إن أول بيت وضع للناس للذي ببكة مباركا وهدى للعالمين فيه آيات بينات مقام إبراهيم ومن دخله كان آمنا ولله على الناس حج البيت من استطاع إليه سبيلا ومن كفر فإن الله غني عن العالمين قل يا أهل الكتاب لم تكفرون بآيات الله والله شهيد على ما تعملون قل يا أهل الكتاب لم تصدون عن سبيل الله من آمن تبغونها عوجا وأنتم شهداء وما الله بغافل عما تعملون يا أيها الذين آمنوا إن تطيعوا فريقا من الذين أوتوا الكتاب يردوكم بعد إيمانكم كافرين وكيف تكفرون وأنتم تتلى عليكم آيات الله وفيكم رسوله ومن يعتصم بالله فقد هدي إلى صراط مستقيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون واعتصموا بحبل الله جميعا ولا تفرقوا واذكروا نعمة الله عليكم إذ كنتم أعداء فألف بين قلوبكم فأصبحتم بنعمته إخوانا وكنتم على شفا حفرة من النار فأنقذكم منها كذلك يبين الله لكم آياته لعلكم تهتدون ولتكن منكم أمة يدعون إلى الخير ويأمرون بالمعروف وينهون عن المنكر وأولئك هم المفلحون ولا تكونوا كالذين تفرقوا واختلفوا من بعد ما جاءهم البينات وأولئك لهم عذاب عظيم يوم تبيض وجوه وتسود وجوه فأما الذين اسودت وجوههم أكفرتم بعد إيمانكم فذوقوا العذاب بما كنتم تكفرون وأما الذين ابيضت وجوههم ففي رحمة الله هم فيها خالدون تلك آيات الله نتلوها عليك بالحق وما الله يريد ظلما للعالمين صدق الله العظيم. So Alhamdulillah, we have just recited verses from the Quran, Surah Ali Imran, verse 92 all the way till 108. A few verses that we can contemplate upon. Number one here, the first verse that we have read, which is verse 92, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions, لَن تَنَالُوا الْبِرَّ حَتَّى تُنْفِقُوا مِمَّا تُحِبُّونَ. Lan here means you will never. Never. Tanalul bir. Earn al-bir. Al-bir here, when we look back in the kitab of tafsir by Al-Imam Ibn Kathir, he cites Al-Imam Waqi'. When Al-Imam Waqi' explains the meaning of al-bir here, it means al-jannah, which is paradise. So we can understand, infer to this ayah that one will never attain or earn paradise hatta tunfiqu mimma tuhibbun, until you give what you like in charity. So this is a very powerful verse, one that really resonates with us and makes us ponder upon the things that we like. Do we give them in charity, or do we use them for our own benefit? Because the reality, as we know, is that things that we like, we have it not only for ourselves only, we have it in abundance. That's the reality. For example, is money. Okay, so money, when we assess our needs, we have excess usually. That is the usual case, is that we always have excess. And money is something that we need and we can say we like, because without it, in a sense, we cannot live. We cannot perform our daily routines, daily ibadah without money. So money is a wasilah. And it is also considered a thing that we like. So we can practice, or we can resonate with this verse in a sense that from time to time, we should practice giving in charity. Okay, giving what we like. So as to attain Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's blessings, and also as mentioned in this verse, you will not attain paradise until you give what you love or you like. So that is one item, meaning money. Money, we can agree upon, is something that we need and we like. So it is only fitting where we give from time to time in charity, so that others may benefit too. So that is one item, money. And another thing I noticed the trend is that, okay, I have experience working as a volunteer, okay, in voluntary organizations or initiatives where we help the needy, giving with necessities, okay, to give them shirts, or easily said clothes or goods for them. Okay, and a trend that I notice is that at times when people give in charity to those that are needy, they will tend to give things that are not suitable to be used. Okay, such as clothes that already have holes in them, or pants that already have holes in them. So the point here is, if we want to give in charity, we make sure we give what we will like. Don't give something that has little or no benefit. So this is important. When we give, we make sure we give, we think about how we would feel if we were to be on the receiving end. Okay, we have to make sure that we give something that the other person will benefit and feel happy about. So that is the essence of giving, to make sure others benefit and we help one another lah. So through this act of charity, then, as promised by Allah, we will attain paradise. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ends beautifully this verse. وَمَا تُنْفِقُوا مِنْ شَيْءٍ فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ بِهِ عَلِيمٌ. And whatever you give, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the all-knowing. So He knows verily what you give. So this gives us a sense of reflection. It hits us that make sure whatever we give, we will be held accountable because Allah knows what you give. So this verse, we suffice with the reflection of this verse. To conclude, we should practice in our daily lives the act of giving to those in need, be it money or beneficial goods, so that at the end of the day, on their side they will benefit, and on our side we will continue to practice the spirit of giving and ensuring that people have what they need to sustain a life here. And in terms of our relationship with Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, we can enter paradise. And we also have to remember that Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala always knows what we give in charity, and we will be held accountable for what we give. Right, so on that note, the mosque, Masjid Kampung Siglap, has been continuing with its da'wah initiatives through its online platforms, through Facebook. So do support us. Okay, do chip in with the donations to ensure we sustain our programs here, be it online or physically at the mosque in the near future, inshallah. And the account numbers for the donations can be found on the screen below. You can transfer through PayNow, through fund transfer. And may Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala bless you tenfold for your kind support and donations. And we seek your continuous support in these trying times, inshallah. Okay, with that, we end our morning tea session. Hope it has been a beneficial one. We thank you all for tuning in. If you liked this episode, do give it a like and do share it with others so others may benefit also from this session. We end with tasbih kafara and suratul asr. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wal asr. Innal insana lafi khusr illa alladhina amanu wa amilus salihati wa tawasaw bil haqq wa tawasaw bis sabr. Sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Salam.